Apatya buddhim akrita Krishna sarvatmanishvare Maya manushya bhavena Udaishvarye pare vyaye. Do not think that the Supreme Lord, the soul of all beings, who conceals his powers, makes a show of appearing to be your son. Having a human form as his Swarupa, he hides his powers, but remains with undiminished powers. Commentary. You should think of Krishna with attachment, not indifference. Do not think that Krishna is the Supreme Lord and just makes an appearance of being your son, though he actually is not. Think, he's my son. But how can the Lord become the son of a mortal like me? As a human, he hides his power by his mercy. Then, as a human, he becomes the son of you, another human. And even then, he remains supreme with all powers undiminished. Paramadvaiti. The word Maya is used to awaken Vasudeva to the truth. Actually, Krishna's human form is his Swarupa. It is not temporary or illusory. This Maya here means Swarupa. Bhuvara Shura Rajanya Hantave Guptaye Shatam Avatirnasya Nirvityai Yasholoke Vitanyate. The Lord descends to kill the demoniac kings who were the burden of the earth, to protect the saintly devotees and to award liberation to the demons and prema to the devotees. His fame has spread throughout the universe. Jai. Liberation to the demons and prema to the devotees. You want liberation or you want prema? Commentary. The Lord appears to kill the kings who were a burden to the earth, to protect the devotees and to give pleasure, to boast by giving sadjuja to the demons and prema to the devotees. Thus the Lord cannot be accused of being biased or hateful. Etak shrutva mahabhago vasudevati vishmita devaki cha mahabhaga Jahatur Maham Atmana. Shukadeva Goswami said, having heard this narration, the greatly fortunate Vasudeva was completely struck with wonder. Thus he and his most blessed wife Devaki gave up their ignorance concerning Krishna, awarding liberation to demons. They gave up the ignorance connected concerning Krishna's awarding liberation to demons. Itiyasam imam punjam darayatya samahita Saviduyeta samalam brahma Ujaya kalpate. Anyone who meditates on his pure historical narration with attention will destroy ignorance in this very life and thus achieve liberation. Commentary. Destroying ignorance, samalam, he will attain liberation. Thus ends the commentary on 5th chapter of the 11th canto of the Bhagavatam for the pleasure of the devotees in accordance with the previous acharyas.
Paramadvaiti Maharaj.
Yeah. Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Jene Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manuvistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Vipakadamayam Dadati Svapadantikam. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Sarigora Bhaktavinda. So this is the end of the 5th chapter of the 11th canto. Very nice. Srimad Bhagavatam is really, really a wonderful book. It is Lord Krishna himself. Krishnesvadam bhagate dama jnana divishaha kalau nashta drisham esha puranar kudi nodita. Srimad Bhagavatam was given when Krishna left this world. This was the light to represent him. So we will not be amended without knowledge. Puranam Brahma Sanhitam it is the pure message of this Brahma Sanhitam. It is the old revelation. So therefore, we are taking shelter of the Srimad Bhagavatam by reading it every day. Nashta prayeshu abadrishu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati utamashloke bhaktir bhavati naistaki. By reading the Srimad Bhagavatam daily and by offering service unto his pure devotees, all that is inauspicious within the heart will be practically destroyed, and loving devotional service to the Supreme Lord will manifest as it is an unnegatable, undeniable fact. So today here in the temple of their Lordship, Sri Sri Guru Gauranga Radha Rajamoha, we are having a special prayer. Prayer is Krishna. Your world, your form in this world is a deity, or your appearance in this world is a human form, which can confuse anybody. That can be seen through the light of the scriptures, through the light of the acharyas. They give us the real understanding of who is Krishna. Who can understand Krishna? Krishna cannot understand Krishna. That's what the scriptures say. Krishna tries to understand himself and he cannot tackle it. He's not able to understand himself. Why? He's absolute. Why he cannot understand himself? Because while he understands himself, he's already expanding manifold. So his new expansion he has not understood yet. So what is the chance of a little devotee to understand God? We can only say, forget it. How you will understand God? You little punk. You're just here in this world trying to figure out how do you have conscience of your own, how you have self-determination, how you have free will, and that's already too much. You cannot figure that one out either. What to speak of figuring out who gave all this to me, who wanted me to be such an extraordinary individual. You see, you're not a normal guy or girl. You are an extraordinary being. I say that with full recognition, fullest recognition of details. You are amazing people, each and every one. Why God gives so much opulence to each and every one of us? Why does He make us so important and at the same time ignorant of ourselves? A machine cannot get self-realization. Agreed? Machine is a machine. It was thought out by an engineer, put in action by other engineers, mechanical engineers, and now, hopefully, the machine works. But the machine will not declare independence. The machine will not declare self-sufficiency. Oh, I came out of myself. It's not true. Every machine has a creator. Now we also have a creator, but the creator wanted us to be self-aware. He wanted us to be people who search for Him. What else you want to look for? Some people spend their life going with a metal detector to different places. And they open and they find a rusty nail. Huh? So much waste of time we are doing in this material world. Looking for this and that and anything and everything. Why did God give you that amazing ability to ask about your identity, about your origin? Tell me that. How many millions of dollars would you pay for yourself? Think about it. If I say you are for sale, how much are you going to give to make yourself live further? It's an abstract idea, but very important. For you to understand how valuable you are, you have to ask that question. How much would you pay for the guy to save him? If your money would be able to save his existence. You can say, the guy's useless, forget about him. Better he disappears. But normally we don't think that way. Why? Because we, that is the only thing we have. The only thing we have is we, us. Therefore, whatever we have depends on us. You may own a little straw hut, or you may be the king of the United States. So what? If you are not there, then it's all useless. This world is like that. You have to understand that you are more valuable than the entire world. Hey! Do you live like that? Do you put this into action? Do you give any real value and importance to yourself? Not when you drink beer or alcohol, then you go, you start singing stupid songs, and finally you fall in the street and you lie there. That is not the way of giving value to our own existence. Busy making progress, you forget to wonder why. What life is in the first place, but why? Because you'll die. We forget to wonder why we are here. We have to die. Each and everyone has to die. So why you want to make a few more golden buttons on your dress? Will that change anything? And what is life really all about? What is self-realization? Self-realization may be focused on liberation, and it may also be focused on love, on Brahman. So we just read it. The Lord gives liberation to the demons. Hey, if He gives liberation to the demons, do you want liberation, Baba? Are you such a nutty fool? If the Lord gives liberation to the demons who oppose Him, who give trouble to Him, He says, okay, finish with you. Liberation. But to His devotees, He gives prem, He gives love. So what do you want? If you appreciate your own value, your value is the value of being able to receive love. If you want it, it will not be shoveled down your throat. It will not be forced upon you. Nothing, not even liberation. You can stay in the material world and run after different sense objects. Every living being has certain types of sense objects. So many different levels, perceptions. What do you want? You want to wear a dhoti? Like devotees, they like to wear dhotis, or the Brishbasis, a nice pakabagal bandi. What is it? What you want to wear? You want to wear a 3-piece suit. 1, 2, jacket and tie, suit and tie. What kind of tie you want? A long one or a star one? Maybe when you put a little different tie on your neck, maybe you become a little bit more valuable. Or you want to dress like a Sheikh Musliman. They just have one dress hanging and a cloth with a nice cord on top so that the cloth will not fly away. So the Bedouins, the people from Saudi Arabia, you know how they dress. Or you want to dress like the Pope, like very fancy gown and with a scepter in your hand. This is now you're the carrier of the church. Or even the cardinals, they also get something to hold their danda. What is it? What do you want? Or you want to go naked? Monkeys go naked. If you want to go to Europe, to a beach, many beaches today are naked beaches. People want to say, I'm free! I run around without dress! So what kind of freedom is that? Running around like a monkey naked. Well, if you're very young and beautiful, then you'll be a big Maya running around for the others. Now, if you're old and have breasts like string beans hanging down, then it will not be very charming. It will look ugly. Huh? So those naked beaches, they are not really very special places. They're like, ugh, what is this here? Huh? So, what do you want? You want to have gone or you want to have nakedness? Whatever you want, you get it. No problem. You want to have a king's dress with a crown, with a royal crown. You know, you sit there and somebody comes and says, okay, my Lord, you're anointed. From now you're the king of Timbuktu. And you sit there. My God. Maybe you have $1 million in your crown, in your jewels. Can't even go on the street with it. Somebody's going to knock you over to take your crown away. So you can only sit there on the chair with all the guards around you. I'm the king. We have to decide it. Your dress is very important. Different, like the Jewish people have a little kepi. I forgot what it's called. Just a little cap to cover the sika, or the area of the sika. Means they know that something is going on there. Brahmarandra. It's a hole where the yogis leave the bodies. Then they can decide to what planet they want to travel. Very, very interesting. There's so many interesting things in life. Amazing and attractive. But, so what dress you want? Or you want the bushman's dress. Just have a little thread around your belly and have some palm leaves hanging down. And then you can do the bushman dance. Or you want to be in a palace and dancing waltz. Or you want to go to Buenos Aires and dance tango. Huh? Or you want to go to Brazil and dance samba. Huh? What do you want to dance? How you want to dress? How you want to look like? What kind of hair you want to have? You know, some people they have a mustache, they go like... They work a long time on their mustache. It doesn't come like that automatically. You have to always go like this. Huh? And if they have this, they're very proud of their mustache. Or maybe you want to be a punk. 5 colors. You see, all this is the amazing way of us human beings to waste our time. It doesn't give us added value to our existence. The only thing which adds value to you is when you're looking for your love for your Creator. And when you enter into the mystical aspect of your Creator. What's that? What's the mystical aspect of your Creator? You know that? That He has His own Svarup, His own Leela. Your mystical Creator is dominated by Radha. In the divine world there is also male, female, but not our style, not like we know. It's different, but it is the role model of everything of love, Radha and Krishna. And Krishna is handbagged. That means whatever Radha tells him, in the end he'll do. So you better make your thing okay with Radha, then you'll be fine with Krishna. This is what we have learned from our acharyas. So you have that chance to connect to that Vrindavan, to the world of the Shakas, Shakis, Manjaris, all these divine personalities. You have the chance to connect to that. But you instead want to know the Leela of Mickey Mouse. Or the silly things. Beyond the question of a doubt. The material illusion is full of stupidities. And those stupidities show their best form nowadays in the movie industry. There you can see what are the role models of stupidity the stupid people are looking for. And they have the whole world practically dominated by all this stupidity. Some person made a joke, he said, the Americans, they have created all the fictional heroes because they don't accept the real heroes, Krishna, Rama, Mahaprabhu. So they have created the hero who can fly in the air, Superman. Oh. And then everybody was so happy. Oh, we have our own Superman. Then they said, okay, Superman is there, we need another one. And he can fly with his car. And he is called Batman. He is like a fictional character of the negative power. But he's always very, very idealized by the Batman culture. And you also have to get a Batmobile because he flies with a car. He has like a flying car. Not Superman, he fly there with his personal power. So when they got tired of Batman, said, we have to invent a new one. Let's try Ant-Man. So they created Ant-Man. He didn't become very famous because he was too antish. They said, well, that did not work. So then they created Spider-Man. Now Spider-Man, he has his own power inside his hands. He can shoot out any kind of fiber to grab on and pull himself up and down, left and right. So the Spider-Man became the new fashion of the world. Of course, he doesn't fly like Batman, but with all his spiderweb talents, he's getting around pretty well. Spider-Man, he can shoot his gum from his fingers to the next building, and then he can go anywhere he can go. So then they got bored with Spider-Man after 3 or 4 Spider-Man movie versions. Then they had to invent a new one. Then they invented Musalman. Musalman comes flying in the airplanes and he crashes into buildings. Huh? So that was the latest man they invented. Now we have the big Al-Qaeda, ISIS, the bad people and black people. If we meet one of them, the whole world gets upset. Terrorist, terrorist. You know terrorism? They have accused terrorists of killing people like 300 people in a year, which are not proven. It's not even proven that they killed, the terrorists killed. And then, when you really come it down, what is proven to be terrorism of this one, maybe you get 50, maybe you get 20. People who were killed by terrorism in 1 year, I'm saying. Now, how many people are killed by cigarettes? By the consumer society? Why don't we attack the cigarette monster? Why don't we attack the chemical fertilizer and pesticides? They kill a lot of people. That's beyond the shadow of a doubt. So, don't trust this material world, that it's just a big cheating there. You trust your Srimad Bhagavatam and follow the real hero. The real hero of love is Krishna. And Krishna has made you. If you are so wonderful, which you are, then how wonderful is your Creator? Huh? Who has thought it out to make this world with all these wonderful people inside? Huh? Think about it. It's no theory. You are wonderful. Your eye is wonderful. Your touch is wonderful. Your tongue is wonderful. Your hair is wonderful. Your mind is wonderful. Your intellect is wonderful. You even can love somebody. You can even give all your money for helping others. You can do so many incredible things, my dear. You are spectacular. You are marvelous. But why you think you are marvelous and there is no Creator? Well, at least you have to give honor to father and mother. And even that we don't do. Even father and mother, we leave them more or less, Okay, thanks mom, think that. Now I am who I am. I am the great one. I am the enjoyer. I am depressed. I am suicidal. I am unhappy. I am intoxicated. I am frustrated. I am envious because I see so many people have things I don't have. They can do so many things I can't do. And all the wonderful things I know. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You know, this is the world of making a show. Maybe you have seen American Talents. What is the newest talent? Who is the most amazing? Who can stand on his head for 1 hour and say, I love you, standing on his head? Huh? Then you become, wow, you are the stand on the head, I love you figure. Oh, what else? In the American talent, British talent, everywhere they have these talent shows. And they have one guy who's really expert in something. Usually in something very stupid. Like just recently they had this one Indian fat guy. He was very fat. And then he was dancing like hip hop. I mean, you never expect a guy that fat and to start becoming a big hip hop dancer. But he was. So everybody said, wow, you're fat and still dancing so nicely. So any stupid thing goes. To show off. To show your ego. And nobody says, thank you God for giving me what I'm doing. Nobody gives, like in the Vaishnava philosophy, anything good you do, you immediately say, if I did anything good, it wasn't my credit. It was divine grace which descended through me. Like the Vrinda mission, the Vrinda family, this is not created by me. I was just there. I was in place. And that was very nice. I'm very thankful that I was allowed to be part of it. But it wasn't my activity, my vision or anything. I just tried to do what Prabhupada said. He wanted a yoga planetarium, so we made a yoga planetarium for him. He said he wanted books everywhere, so we started distributing books there. He said he wanted everybody to get prasadam, so we made prasadam programs. He said he wanted beautiful temples, so we got the painters painting beautiful temples. So this is what we do. We try to do what Prabhupada wanted, and that's our life, that's our joy, that's our everything. But in the material world you say, no, it's me. Me. I, me, mine. Oh yes, mine. I love this word. This is mine. You know, the children, one of the first words they learn after mama is mine. Huh? And then they go like this. This is mine, this is mine, this is mine. And somebody comes, no, give it to me. No. This is mine, this is mine. And if I take it by force and go, you take away what is mine. I mean, really amazing how stupid we are. Because nothing is ours. Whole life experience is take, and again they give it to us, again they pull it, again they give it to us, again they pull it, and every time they give it back to us, we go, oh. Can't you remember? They just took it away. Oh. And this way, life after life after life. It's an amazing thing. The material world is an amazing place. Really, really amazing place. For the stupid. And the spiritual world is an amazing place for the lovers of the divine. As long as you don't want to love the divine, as long as you want to stay in a stupid place, yes, you'll stay here. You'll keep. So our Thakurji is ready. Our wonderful Shishi Guru Guranga Radha Mohan. Harihara is a very nice pujari. I admire not only him, but I admire all you pujari teams. You are really doing a great job here of dressing Gauranga Radha Prajamohan every day, making new ideas what to do for them. This is very, very nice. So congratulations, and today I received the grace that I could be giving a little hand to the Pujari work of Haryana and whatever you do, because you have a beautiful Lord here. And you know why we want to decorate the Lord's temple? Just to say that He's the most beautiful, He's the most important in our life. We just make our teeny little childish efforts, decorate a little bit, give Him something nice, and He enjoys it. Krishna enjoys it, that we try. And when you see the temples, like when you saw those temples they made for Akshaya Tritiya, when you saw the temples, Radha Damoda and all the others, that makes our little puja here like a little child game. How much money they spend, how much things, how many full bangla they call it, when everything is decorated by flowers. This is an amazing place. A place of love. Of course, sometimes it can become a show, competition, but here in Vrindavan, it's just love. Hari Bol.